Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel. I already got a card for the influence of this reading. Before I get into that, welcome to this channel. This is a general collective reading I do with oracle cards. The tarot energies do show up in the cards themselves. I use the Oracle of Mystical Moments, as well as some other energies that I have created on index cards myself. Okay, before we get into the messages, the influence, which can be past, present, or future, depending on which timeline you're on. Of course, whatever energy you're in, wherever stage, wherever you're at. Stranded, number 44. 44 is equal to an 8. This is about your abundance. This is infinite energy. This is about karmic lessons learned. There's 2 4s in here. So that, so you can see it, there we go. So that means it's double stability and has a lot of loyalty, and it's very grounded. We're going to get into what this influence is. We'll get a clarification for that. But I wanted to start off with that card first, and that just flew out. The messages that I was getting. 3, the number 3 is relevant. Third time is a charm. Snake charmer, charming snake, something like that. The song, I'm a bitch, because I'm a mother, I'm a lover, I'm a sinner, I'm a saint. I do. I don't remember who the lady is who sings it. But it has something to do with confidence. And this type of confidence is very intimidating to someone, whether it's intimidating to you or you're intimidating to somebody. Please take it how it resonates. There's going to be some twists and turns, or there have been some twists and turns, because this is the 3rd time. Something about 3 is relevant. Could be about communication. Could be very creative. Twister, the movie. Okay, the scene that I was getting, that they were showing me, was when Helen Hunt and, oh my God, I can't remember the actor, but he was in the Titanic. I can't think of his name. They went to go get coffee, and they were in this small town. They were taking a break, and all of a sudden they were at this like movie theater place where they could get coffee, and they started hearing signs where electricity was going haywire, and they had to make a quick decision in order to take cover. They had to find the closest. They had to get low in the situation. So there's going to be a quick decision. Maybe something about coffee is relevant, but something about a really quick choice, something that you're just going to have to go with really fast. Something really fast could be happening, something like that. Okay, let's pull the main element for the guidance of this reading of the 4 elements. Please, Spirit, what is guiding this reading, please, and thank you. Air, something very logical. Like I said, there's a choice that you're going to have to make. There's a choice, there's a decision. Earth, something to do with the tangible, something in the physical. Okay, it's a secondary. So let's put air here. Air is the number 1 with this up here. Okay. Let's pull the tool that we're going to be utilizing from our 7 chakras, please and thank you. What tool is going to be guiding us, and then we'll clarify the tool. I didn't do that in the last reading because I didn't feel called to doing it. So sometimes my readings are a little bit different, just depending on how the energy is flowing. Crown chakra. Something about your higher self, or getting a download, or being in touch with your crown chakra at this time is really important. You're going to have to go with something. You're going to have to just listen and take that information really fast. Okay. We'll get the clarification on that in a minute. The lesson that we're going to be learning from the 7 deadly sins because it's so powerful to learn from what not to do in your life, whether it's from someone else, from yourself, or whatever that is. It's powerful. Gluttony. This is one that comes up a lot that I think Spirit is trying to show us that's important to learn from. To overconsume or a lack of self-control in whatever that role plays in your life. Okay, let's get the messages from the Oracle of Mystical Moments. Oh, I didn't get we'll do that first, and then we'll get the Chinese zodiac signs and the numerology, but we'll pull from these first. They're telling me to do this first for some reason. Any flyers, any poignant energy that wants to make an appearance. Okay. And I said 3 was relevant. Sleeping Beauty, 3. It's about your dreams, your creativity. And always focusing on the brighter side of whatever is being thrown your way, and you're pertaining to your dreams, pertaining to your creativity, always focusing on the sunshine in your life and not the rain. I told you there's going to be like a new direction. So like in the movie, when they have to take cover, you may have to switch up on something. You may have to change something. This is about your manifestations. It's like a long process. It's about learning something, stages or steps in something. And I did say this is the 3rd time, and that there's a lot of twists and turns in this. And I said snake or snake charmer, and we have Eva out here, and you can see she's got a snake around her neck. And this is very 7 of Swords energy. Okay, let me, let me break down, let me get the Chinese zodiac sign that is going to be giving us guidance in this reading. Please and thank you, Spirit. The goat. Maybe you're the goat, the greatest of all time. The goat is the 8th Chinese zodiac sign in the lineup. It is very honest and kind, empathic in nature, and very loyal. On the negative side, they can be boring, attention-seeking, avoids risk, overly sensitive, and a need for approval. Overly sensitive, over-consuming in that. We're gonna get a little bit more clarity in that one in terms of how gluttony plays a role in this. And then the numerology, they're telling me 2 numbers for some reason, I don't know why, are going to be relevant in this reading. Eight, abundance, karmic lessons. You could be a life path 8. You don't have to be. Also, you could have been born in the year of the goat. You don't have to be. 8 is about your abundance, balance, success, infinite flow of energy, and karmic relief in whatever way that is. And the goat is also the 8th sign in the zodiac lineup, if you can see that. I'm sorry, the sun is just all over the place on this situation. You can look it up. It's the 8th sign. The next number is going to be number 9. We're in the year of the 9. You could be born a life path 9. 9 energy is very humanitarian. It's wise. It's about sacrifice. very spiritual. It's about completion, completing cycles and ending of a cycle to set up for a new one. So we're getting set up for next year, basically. And this is we're in an 8, and this is 8 and 9. That's interesting. Going one into the other. It's very interesting. Those two numbers are going to be representing maybe closing out cycles in order to balance out karma, something like that. Okay, let's get the messages from my index cards that I have created to clarify the mystical moments. Let's see. There's one right there. So the first card I pulled out was Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty's Dream, number 3. Time lapse. So something that is going to go very fast. And I said, like in the movie, there's a quick decision that they had to make getting coffee. Something's going to go very fast. When the twister was coming, they had to leave. They had to run for cover. This has to do with your creativity or some type of communication with create. This is your dream, Sleeping Beauty's dreams, for sure. Something's going to go really fast pertaining to your dreams are going really fast. Maybe you're dreaming really fast. Maybe you feel like, some of you feel like life is going really fast, like it's a dream. Something like that is relevant. Let's see. They're telling me this. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. And we're going to clarify the past, excuse me, I keep saying the past. This might be somebody's past influence. The influence, whether it's past, present, or future, stranded. Clarify stranded, please, Spirit. Get some clarification on that, please, and thank you, Spirit. Ooh. Okay, there it is. Vision. Vision is number 22. That's a master builder number. Follow your inspiration. Yes, 3 is definitely about your creativity. Okay, we're going to break that down in a second, and then we're also going to clarify the lesson, which is gluttony and crown chakra. So clarify gluttony. Okay. Clarity. You need to see something. Foster self-awareness. So being self-aware about overconsumption or lack of self-control, whether that's you or someone else or some type of energy in your life. Crown chakra, the truth. You're going to, either your higher self is going to connect with you and show you the truth in something, or you're going to be shown something through divine timing, divine guidance. Remember sincerity, truth. Okay, let me get this, put these cards over here. All right, so we said 3 was relevant. Sleeping Beauty's dreams, this is all about conquering your dreams, having breakthroughs when it comes to dreaming, when it comes to your creativity. Something's going to happen really fast. It's going to go really fast in terms of, which is really interesting because I feel like some of you really feel like there's some type of a dream state. You may feel like that. You may feel like you're in a dream state in your circumstances where things are going surreally fast. Like all of a sudden you wake up and it's Christmas, something like that. You're like, where did the time go? Why is it going so fast? And you're having to maybe create in your life, you're feeling like really fast. But you need to focus on no rain today. Well, 3, we know what 3 is. 3 is all about your creativity. It could be about communication with the Sleeping Beauty streams. But no rain today breaks down to 37, which breaks down to 10, which is all about new beginnings. It's very powerful. Pioneer. You're going to have to pioneer through this feeling like, almost feeling like you can't keep up because it's going really fast. So you're going to focus on the positivity of the situation, not focusing on the rain, but you're going to focus on the sunshine. Or maybe for some of you, you're seeing something about this that's eye-opening to you. And pursuit is in the reverse. So it's just going to seem like instead of pursuing this, you're not going to pursue it. You're going to just embrace it. You're just going to let it be. You're going to sit with it. Some of you guys are going to sit with it. There's a challenging situation of maybe you feel like the hourglass is running out of sand and you don't have a lot of time maybe to fulfill your dreams but you just have to let it, you have to understand where you are is where you're supposed to be, and you need to see the blessings in everything. And when you discover that, then you see even more, and then more comes to you because positive attracts a positive. So when you decide to switch this up, like maybe you're going to get a cup of coffee, some of you guys are going to go get a cup of coffee and you're going to decide, I'm doing this differently. I'm going to change. I'm going to pursue this. I'm going to go this direction. I'm going to go over here like this little guy over here is just deciding to go their own way on something, whatever that is for you. New directions breaks down to a 9, and I pulled the 9. So there's something to do with a wise sacrifice decision that is going to help elevate you. And 4 is very stable, and 5, there could be a lot of adventure, and you're going to have to be adaptable in this. Walking like an Egyptian is in reverse. So there's going to be some secrets that are going to get revealed to you. And it's like it's going to unlock some type of knowledge to you that was when you take this choice, when you take this, you decide to like break. I'm hearing, I want to break free. Queen, I want to break free. When you decide to do that, no longer will this knowledge be blocked from you. You're going to get some type of truth about something, some type of clarity. And it's going to really help you open up in your manifestations. In this abracadabra number 34, which breaks down to a 7, which is all very spiritual, and it's about higher level learning, a thirst for knowledge. It's going to open up like those pathways in your brain are just going to start shooting off information. It's going to give you lots of ideas. Some of you are going to get a lot of energy from this. Haunting meditation is in reverse. I'm taking this with these 2 cards together as you're going to get more energy through manifesting. It's going to feel like a burst of energy in that way. When you get this truth, when you decide to switch something up in your life. Okay, strange to stress came in reverse, which is good. So something that seems very normal and calm to you, long way home, number 35, which is 3 and 5, make an 8. And we got the 8 out here, which is all about balance, karma, success, the infinite flow of energy. And you're going to get this boost of energy when you decide to switch whatever this thing is that you're going to get. It's going to give you, it's something that's going to like click. Some of y'all have been thinking, time's running out, or I'm falling behind, or I feel like life is going by too fast. And it's going to be like, there's an episode in SpongeBob where there's all these hooks and they think it's a fun game that you're at the carnival and you get a hook and it goes, whee, and then you jump back down off the hook you don't get caught on it. It's like that. You're going to like, something's going to feel like you grab something energetically and go, whee, but you're not going to get sucked into anything, and you are able to jump off of it. And then you find that you have this energy and this renewed creativity, and you're like, oh, I can do this. I see where my path is to fulfill what I want for my dreams, what I want to do to satisfy me, whatever that is. And it's been a long journey for you. This is very karmic, whether it's good or bad. There's a lot of twists and turns in this, like I said. And it's going to bring karmic balance to your life. And it's going to feel like deja vu when this happens. Almost like I've done this before, or some type of deja vu is going to happen. And when everything clicks and you get the balance back and the flow back and the good karma starts coming in, it's all supposed to come in like divine timing. It's supposed to come out that way, even though you feel like for some reason you're late, but you're not late. It's going to seem normal and like you've done it before. Something like that. Here's the snake I was talking about, the charmer. Eva is number 16, which breaks down to a 7. It's very spiritual. All of this has been done in divine timing, divine intervention, divine guidance. There's a 1 in here, which is very powerful. 6 is very loving. It's all about harmony. Even though this is very 7 of Swords energy, we've got, you may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies in reverse. So you're, they're telling me, maybe that's where the song, I'm a BITCH comes in. You're not sweating the small stuff, and you may have to play the villain in your life, or you may look like the villain in your life. You're not, but you might have to come off like that to some people because you're very confident. You think outside of the box. You're doing things maybe from their perspective a little unorthodox. Maybe you're going to be very charming like a snake in this year of the snake, utilizing that energy to help you maneuver in the ways to help cultivate what you're building in your life, whether that be in a business, creating a stable life and environment for yourself or your family, or whatever relationship that you're working on. Sometimes you have to not necessarily stoop to the level of the enemy, but you need to have a bag of your own tricks that are going to help you. And I'm not talking about the dark side of things, but you're going to have to outsmart the trickster and kind of play along and be snake-like even though you're not, so that you can maneuver and be successful in what you need to do. Because there's going to be a lot of truth revealed. The truth is going to set everybody free. You're not tricking anybody. You're maybe not disclosing all of your moves at this time, and maybe letting them think what they want to think about how you're moving. And this influence that might make you feel like, hey, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. How did I wind up here? So it's very hangman type energy. It's about perspective. and seeing it differently. 44 is a repetitive 4, very stable, a lot of stability in this. And there's an 8. This is all about your karma. This is all about the wheel, kind of a little bit of the wheel of fortune is in this. And there's this vision number, it's clarified by this vision, which is built master number 22. So you have to see this vision. It may not look exactly like what you want. You may not be where you are exactly, but there is a lot to build from this. And you need to follow your inspiration. Tap into, once you start tapping into your magician with this Gemini or Virgo energy, you don't have to be, but you get this Mercury energy going, it is just going to feel like putting on your most comfortable pair of shoes that you love. And it's going to create this vision for you. Even though you feel like, hey, this isn't where I'm supposed to be, it is. It is. It's very stable. It's where you're supposed to be. And we're going to get one more card from the Shamanic Crystal Oracle for the wisdom. A little bit of added guidance. I love these cards. I'm just learning this deck, so please. Oh, okay. Northern direction. There's a polar bear here. Stop and listen to your inner voice. If you saw my last reading, I feel like this is connected to the previous reading. This reading and the one I did before, the one with the picture of the lady on the sand and the wave is covering her, was about the wave, making your dreams come true, riding the wave. That reading is connected to this because the listen came up in that. And that was one of the first cards I pulled. It was very clear about listening to, I believe it was that reading, or it was the one before that, I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was the last one. Stop and listening to your inner voice and the northern direction. So maybe stepping into your north node and doing what you're supposed to do. You're going to get the call. I just got a message on my phone. And it's your calling. It's your calling, stepping into your purpose. Just listen to your inner voice. It's there. That's the message. That's the guidance from Spirit. The overall advice. And I hope that everybody is doing well wherever you are. You feel the love and the support that you have always. It's around you. It's there. You have to tap into it, feel it, and see it. If you don't feel it around you in your 3D world, it's there. Spirit has got your back. I send you all the positivity that I can, energetically, and love. And I hope that you realize how valuable your self-discovery is of what you're meant to do here for yourself, and that you go for it, and that it's worth it, because it is of great value. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope to see you again. Bye.